So I'm gonna go on a limb here and say half of the world knows about Disney. Created by Walt Disney and his brother Roy Disney on October 16, 1923. Ever since the beginning, everyone who worked at Walt Disney Studios has worked hard to bring magic to the big screen. 16 years after the creation of Walt Disney Studios, they would release their first full-length feature film, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, winning the hearts of the thousands who watched it. Now ever since that beautiful creation, Disney has been bringing out banger after banger after banger film, making the Disney company worth $137 billion today. Now, every company isn't without its flaws. I'm not really going to sit here today and talk about how Disney was actually attending Nazi parties, but instead I'm going to talk about a topic that was once controversial in Disney's past. Disney's subliminal messages we forgot about. The Little Mermaid released November 17, 1989. A rebellious 16-year-old mermaid named Ariel has a dream about one day living amongst the people on dry land. But her father, King Tridon, completely bans her from doing that. But Ariel goes all like, "No, I want to go live where the people are." So she just goes to take a peek until suddenly, boom, a sailor man plunges to his doom in the sea, only to be saved by Ariel, and she instantly falls in love. Having an intense desperation, she makes a deal with Ursula the Sea Witch so that she could be on dry land for 3 days so she could be with her sailor man. But like, duh, she's a witch, so she's obviously the antagonist of the movie. So Ursula pretty much backfires the wish on Ariel and the whole thing just starts to go down the toilet. So like, where's the subliminal messages? Well, there's actually two, but on the second one, I'm gonna get to that a little later. Let's just talk about the first one for now. So you're actually gonna wanna look at the movie's theatrical poster. So right in the center of the Golden Castle, you could see something that resembles male genitalia. And forgive me, I'm gonna have to censor that. I have no idea how YouTube's gonna react to that. Apparently the person who brought it to the attention of everyone was just a mother who was at a video store and she was gonna buy The Little Mermaid on DVD for her daughter. It wasn't until her drive home that she got a good look at the DVD cover and realized, oh my god, what the heck is that? So she turned her car around, went back to the video store, brought it to their attention, and then to the attention of the news press. Disney would deny that that piece of the Golden Castle wasn't meant to look like that, nor was it designed to look like that. Disney would have all Little Mermaid DVDs recalled and have the castle designed for a new cover. Talk about your stiff problems, am I right? This story follows Aladdin, a pickpocket who lives on the streets just trying to survive with his monkey friend Abu. One day Aladdin's just doing his usual shenanigans when he finally lays his eyes on Princess Jasmine. When Aladdin is visiting Princess Jasmine's palace, he stumbles upon an oil lamp. You see where this is headed? When he rubs the lamp, a wisecracking, powerful genie comes out and congratulates Aladdin for freeing him from thousands of years of imprisonment. They become good friends and go on a dangerous journey to stop the evil sorcerer Jafar. All the while, Aladdin is trying to charm up Princess Jasmine so he can take her on the mission with him. Here's where the subliminal message comes in. So here's the scene. Aladdin is trying to meet Princess Jasmine in her bedroom, but what he didn't take into account was there's a whole tiger guarding her room. Now the movie script says that Aladdin says, "Good tiger," and scat, go. But I guess the recording was just poor and to the point where it just sounded like Aladdin says, "Good teenagers, take off your clothes." Here's the clip.
On good teenagers, take off down teenagers. On good teenagers, take off down teenagers. On good teenagers, take off down teenagers.
Now obviously this could be just poor quality of the voice audio, but I don't know, man. It really does sound like he says that. Leave your thoughts in the comments. The Rescuers is a buddy adventure film about two New York City mice named Bernard and Bianca, who are part of a rescue aid society. They get a phone call from a young orphan girl named Penny who just got abducted by an evil woman named Madame Medusa. Without a moment's notice, the rescuers spring into action along with the help of other animal friends. Now this just seems like the most wholesome movie Disney has ever put out. Why is it on this list? Well... because a literal naked woman was seen 38 minutes into the film. Bernard and Bianca are just flying through the city of New York on their bird friend, and it's when they're flying past the buildings, if you slow it down 2 frames per second, you can indeed see what looks like a naked woman. Now again, I'm gonna have to censor, this isn't the hub, it's YouTube. Now, Disney had a hard time explaining why such a thing was even in a Disney movie. Disney made a claim where they did not take part in the home video release, and that it was taken care of by a different print. They further go on to explain that none of their animators took any part in putting the picture of the woman in the movie, but got inserted in post-production. At the end of the day, Disney made sure that all home video releases were recalled and made a promise to all the families that their company is still ensuring to provide family-friendly content. Without a doubt, my favorite Disney animated film. The Lion King will forever hold a staple in my childhood and as well as my future children, I'll make sure of that. Young prince and future king of Pride Rock, Simba, wants to follow in the footsteps of his proud father. Mufasa also has a troubling brother named Scar, and he also has intentions of becoming king one day, even if it means eliminating his brother. Simba shows interest in becoming king, but his patience for it is pretty much non-existent. And I'm sorry, but can we just please give a second to remember Mufasa? Anyway, what's the subliminal message? So in the scene where Simba's just walking alone at night, just pondering his life, he just slumps on the floor and some nature dust, I guess, just flies into the sky. Now again, if you go frame by frame, the dust in the sky forms letters and it appears to spell out the word sex. When asked about it, the animators did say they were meant to be letters, however they were supposed to look like SFX. But I guess the mass majority of viewers kept playing the scene back and just kept saying the word sex. I do believe this is just another animation error, but it looks like Disney is not really doing much to turn people's opinions on this. Kind of funny. Okay, we've gone full circle. Now it's time to talk about the subliminal message in The Little Mermaid again. So in the climax scene where the sailor man is about to marry the wrong woman, that woman being Ursula in disguise, you're actually gonna have to turn your attention to the minister because something's odd with him. Can't believe I'm about to say this about a minister, but it appears he's supporting an erection. And it's actually gone into speculation that the erection is actually his knee bending. But the minister's clothing is really hard to distinguish knee from, What's super crazy about this is that when it caught the attention of some Christians in Virginia, they wanted to boycott all Disney because they were convinced that Disney was selling sex to their children. But listen, all in all, Disney does a great job in capturing magic that is cinema, and I will be forever grateful. So what do you guys think of these subliminal messages? Do you think they were intentional, unintentional, accident? Leave it all down in the comments. And I'll catch you in the next one. Good day.